So normally you can see the tobacco house now is completely full. There are 6 departments, both sizes, and it's 10 meters high. And now it's completely full of leaves. Okay? So here this is also how it works because all this by hand. This is 1 man this side, 1 man this side, so you have to climb, carry all the 6 until the top. So it's a hard work, okay? Yeah. So then, well, now the leaves are drying. So when the leaves are drying, they have a good aroma. They smell good, huh? You smell? But you know, when I dry completely, no aroma, no smell. That's the reason he need a fermentation process. So here we do 2 fermentation processes. The first one starts in rainy season in Cuba. The rainy season in Cuba starts in May. So May, June, July, there are a lot of rains in Cuba. The ground is very moist at that time. And this is very good for the leaves because the leaves absorb the humidity from the ground. The leaf is going to be soft and flexible. So in that time, we take the leaf from the sticks, we put it wood here on the ground, we make a small packages of leaves, and we put in different levels, okay? And after that, we cover the leaf of palm trees. You know the palm trees? So we cover for 3 months. We call that pilon, okay? So in that time, the leaves take different colors. So they take the texture. For example, the leaf from the top of the plant is going to be darker than the other leaves because of the sun. So the leaf from the center of the plant is going to be the brown, and the leaf on the bottom is going to be light brown. So they different colors. Also, the leaf take like a high temperature because they are covered and they are fermented. If they say that you have fever, the same process, okay? And the second fermentation process we do, this one is to give the aroma, the flavor to the leaves. So for that, we prepare a big casserole on fire, and we put water inside. And we put some kind of fruits. It's like a recipe, okay? So here we put pineapple, we put guava, orange, cinnamon, vanilla, honey, also rum. So we boil it together, okay?
Amazing.
And that is once you get at the end, the liquid, the stew, we spray the liquids to the leaves. Okay? And that's what is going to give you aroma to the leaves. Yeah. And you know, finally, we put it in that material. We wrap it like this. This is the bark. You know the bark of the palm trees? So this is the most important material because it keeps the leaf fresh. This is the natural humidor. Okay? So after we finish the fermentation process, we make a packages with that, and we keep the leaves inside here. We keep it here for minimum 3 months. Okay? But you know the longest is better. For example, 6 months, 1 year inside, much better. So when you open it, the leaf have a good aroma. It's the same like the wine process. The same one.
Yeah.
That's the reason tobacco is only 1 time a year. It's only 3 months in the field, but the rest of the time is a long process, you know. It lasts 1 year completely. So drying, fermentations, it lasts 1 year completely. But remember, I only keep it for me my 10%. Okay, remember?
Yeah.
10% for me, 90% to the government. Okay? So from my 10%, I only do my own fermentation process, only my 10%. Okay? Only 10% I do my own fermentation process.
Good.
So the 90%, when the leaves are dry here, the government comes and they take it. And they do the fermentations in the factories. In the factory, there are different processes. It's not the same like here. In the factory, they put chemical, they put some other things because they preserve the leaves. Because they used to export. Also to sell in the official store. So they give you a longer preservation. Okay, so they preserve it. Here is a natural process.
Good to know.
So for my 10%, also the government gives me a chance, so I can choose. In my case, I choose 5%. This is the leaf from the top, remember? The leaves to use to make Cohiba cigars, remember? And the second level in the plants, so the leaves to use to make Monte Cristos. So, and this is my 10%, I use it here to make my own cigars, okay?
Okay.
So I make my own cigars, but for me it is not possible to, to put the brand, the label.
Yeah.
Only the government does in the factories, okay? I make my own cigars, but no label, okay? So 1 cigar for me, for example, my own cigars, there are natural cigars, it lasts like 3 years. 1 cigar from the factory lasts 8, 10 years because it have chemicals in it that are different.
Yeah.
So do you understand everything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I remember them saying like if you have to travel with cigars, you have to have it stamped. So that means your cigar cannot leave the country.
Yeah. You can.
Yeah.
It's allowed. It's allowed abroad. For example, for my cigars, it's allowed 50 per person.
Oh.
It's allowed in the custom. You don't have to declare.
Okay.
You don't have to declare. So now we can go. I'm gonna show you now how to roll the cigar.
Okay.
You can see
Excellent.
how to roll it.
This is fascinating.
Women are better than men, but I'm gonna give